Ever feel like you're just drowning in choices when you're trying to get materials for a project?
Oh, yeah, totally.
Well, where do you even start?
Yeah.
Well, today we're going to deep dive into finding a timber supplier.
Okay.
And lucky for us, we have this homeowner, Clara, who shared her story on an episode of Home and Style Talks.
Perfect.
And she found this company, Supreme Subego Enterprises.
Okay. Interesting.
And you know what I thought was really interesting was she talked about how she was so nervous about finding a timber supplier.
Oh, I bet.
Like, I would be too.
Yeah, it's a big decision.
It is.
You worry about, are they going to get the delivery there on time? Is the
Exactly.
quality going to be good?
Yeah. Will it be like what you ordered?
Right?
And, those are valid concerns.
Oh, absolutely.
Especially when you're, doing a construction project. You're on a timeline. You've got to have a budget.
Yeah, it can really make or break your whole project if those things aren't right.
Right.
It's so important to have that peace of mind.
Exactly. And Clara was very relieved and happy with Supreme Subego.
Good.
And she kept talking about how professional they were.
Okay, what does that mean to her?
Well, she said they had really clear communication.
Okay, that's important.
And they were very helpful. Like, they were guiding her through the process.
Oh, nice.
And she even said their team was friendly.
Okay, so it sounds like a really positive customer experience overall.
It really does.
Which, can really make all the difference when you're dealing with something as stressful as a construction project.
And you know what else she was excited about?
What's that?
The timber was delivered on time and in perfect condition.
Oh, that's what you want to hear.
I know. I could just picture her, like, doing a happy dance when that delivery truck pulled up.
Right. I mean, that's so crucial for
Just do.
staying on schedule, for staying on budget.
For sure.
For anyone listening out there who's planning a project, you know how important that is.
Totally. And, it's not just about getting the right amount of timber.
Right.
She was really happy that they helped her find a sustainable, locally sourced option.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. And it's just, another thing to think about when you're choosing a supplier. Like, what are their practices?
Absolutely.
Because it can affect the environment, and you know how long your project lasts.
For sure.
So kudos to Supreme Subego for promoting that.
Yeah.
So Claire was so happy with them, she recommended them for basically anything you need timber for.
Okay.
Roofing, fences, any project you've got.
So it sounds like they could be a good option for a variety of different projects.
Yeah.
Which is great, but I would also say it's always good to do your research.
Totally.
Compare Supreme Subego with other suppliers out there.
Yes.
And think about what your specific needs are.
Exactly.
Because what works for one person might not work for everyone.
Absolutely. And for anyone who wants to check out Supreme Subego, their phone number is 0707-284-509.
Okay.
And their email is justvmac@gmail.com. So it sounds like Supreme Subego really impressed Clara.
Yeah, it does.
And, maybe they could be a good option for you.
Potentially.
But as always, it's just one story.
Right.
And it's just scratching the surface. Yeah. So I'm curious, what else matters to you
Yeah.
when you're choosing a timber supplier
That's a good question.
besides on-time delivery and quality?
Yeah, I mean, those are important.
Yes.
But, also think about things like customer service.
Oh, yeah.
What are their sustainability practices like? And how experienced is the supplier?
Yes.
Because at the end of the day, it's about finding the right partner for your project.
Right.
Someone who understands what you're trying to achieve.
And could help you make it happen.
Exactly.
Awesome. Thanks for joining me on this deep dive.
My pleasure.
And we'll catch you in the next episode.
Sounds good.